Welcome to today's episode of Heard and Seen Around. I am Rajesh Karipurath. This is my take on macroeconomic and geoeconomic data points, which I find interesting. I hope you enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed curating it. Cheers.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. So is the road to a 3-hour meeting with no agenda. Common sense is not a gift. It's a punishment because you have to deal with everyone who doesn't have it. The easiest job in the world has to be coroner. Surgery on dead people. What's the worst thing that could happen? Synergy, the belief that two struggling companies, combined, will somehow produce one excellent company. Mathematics disagrees. Democracy is the theory that the common people know what they want and deserve to get it good and hard.
One country, two balance sheets. At the top are Orissa at 73, Arunachal and Goa, leaner, better managed, fiscally disciplined, and in the middle, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Telangana, stable but stretched. Growth with guardrails. At the bottom, Punjab at 12, Himachal, Andhra, Bengal, high debt, weak revenue buffers. All India score is at 38. Translation average with wide dispersion. This isn't just accounting, it's future growth capacity. States with stronger finances can spend on Capex, attract investments and absorb shocks. Weak states, they're stuck funding the past, subsidies, salaries and interest. 111 land deals in FY26, down from 143. Sounds like a slowdown, but look closer. Nearly half the deals, that is 49%, are by listed developers. That's not contraction, it's consolidation. Bangalore leads the charge. Godrej alone clocked 17 deals and 443 acres. Scale is concentrating. So what's happening? Smaller players are stepping back, cost of capital approvals risk, large listed developers are buying selectively and not aggressively, land isn't scarce, balance sheets are. So fewer deals but better quality, stronger hands. Indian companies went shopping abroad, shareholders did not get the returns. From Tata Steel's Chorus to ONGC's Imperial, UPL Biocon, even newer deals, most have lagged Nifty post-acquisition. The pattern is painfully consistent, overpaying upfront, often multiples of net worth, debt-funded deals, balance sheet stress, execution gaps in unfamiliar markets. Currency hits, returns shrink in INR terms. Result, return on net worth falls and stocks underperform. This is an ambition failing, its integration risk being underestimated. As Peter Drucker warned, culture eats strategy for breakfast. $921 billion. The US isn't just leading, it's lapping the field. China is at $251 billion. Russia at $186 billion. Everyone else fighting for second-tier relevance. But here's the real trade. This isn't just about security, it's about industrial policy in uniform. Defense budgets today fund chips, AI, aerospace, and energy security. In other words, war spending is now tech spending. India at $78 billion sits in the middle. Not dominant, but rising where it matters. Domestic manufacturing and indigenization. $26 billion in exports, US dollars in exports, plus 27% year on year. And one buyer dominates. The US takes 66%. This is not diversification, it's concentration with momentum. So what's driving it? Supply chains shifting out of China, Apple-led manufacturing scaling in India, PLI incentives doing their jobs. But here's the nuance. India is exporting more phones, not necessarily capturing more value. Because assembly scales fast, components, IP and margins don't. Yet, UAE at 15% acts as a trade hub. Europe is still fragmented and small. This isn't an upgrade, it's a full system rewrite. 130 projects, 300 plus kilometers of metro, 200 kilometers of roads, new airport, sea links, coastal roads, tunnels, all simultaneously. That scale doesn't just change commute times, it reshapes the city's economics. Lesser travel time means labor markets expand, more connectivity means land values redistribute, more infrastructure means private capex follows. Bombay isn't decongesting, it's decentralizing.